So you have to actually like seam it with the thread. And it comes out really fat if you don't do it right, and that's where I'm stuck.
Oh no.
Yeah, and so I'm like, nobody wants to wear one that's like their sweater's like this big.
I feel like I would love to learn how to knit. I feel like that'd be like a very like therapeutic thing. Or
Yeah.
or I would get really frustrated.
Well, yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
When we're watching TV, I sit there and mess around with it.
Yeah.
You gotta fix
I
it.
think that'd be a better way to use my time versus just like mindlessly scrolling through Instagram.
Yeah.
Some knitting needles. We have a big class today. I think, oh, we have this, we got 4.
That's it.
Yeah, for the basics it is. I haven't seen Daniel.
Yeah.
Oh no, I get him and Peter mixed up. I haven't seen Daniel in a while. I don't know if he's still. What was that?
I don't think he's not here last week.
So I was like, maybe he's traveling for Thanksgiving and still gone, but yeah, where he's been. He's kind of regular too. And I already, it's Christy? Kirsten. Okay, there we go. Like Kirsten Dunst. There you go. That's how I'll remember it. Alright, well, we're going to start off with our usual warm-up. So we'll start facing the bar. Go over here. We're going to start off in a parallel with our ankles glued together. We'll imagine our core is zipped up, like we're zipping up tight pants, and our tailbone is melting down to the floor. We never want it tucked, but as long as we melt it down to the floor. Oh, hi, Lane. Then we'll start out with our right foot. We're going to point 1, flex, 2, circle the ankle for the rest of the 8 counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll send that foot back for a calf stretch for 8 counts. And then back to parallel. Repeating on the left. Point 1 and flex, circle the ankle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back for a calf stretch for 8 counts. And back to parallel. Then we'll wake up our feet, half point, full point, half point, back to parallel. 2 pushes, push, toe, ball, heel, and push, toe, ball, heel. Left foot, half point, full point, half point, down, push the floor away, toe, ball, heel, using just the muscles of your feet, toe, ball, heel. Then we plie, heels peel up and stretch, lower, straight, again, plie, heels up and stretch, lower, straight, trying to keep those heels glued together, up, lower, straight, and then rotate from your hips to your first position. Repeat the same thing, half, full, half, down, 2 pushes, same thing on the left, half, full, half, down, 2 pushes, 3 roll-ups, lower, straight, 2, 3, and then we'll take our stretches, we'll stretch over our right leg in parallel, we'll have 8 counts to go forward, 4 counts to stretch back, and 4 counts to twist over our front leg. We'll repeat that on the left, 8 counts, 4 counts, 4 counts. We'll finish off grabbing our knee up to our shoulders, circle the ankle around. Release it, same thing with the left leg for 8 counts, and then we'll finish there. And I'll talk you through this as well, but it starts out with point, flex, circle the ankle around. Oh, that's right. As we're doing all these half point, full points, half points back down, really be cognizant that the arch is tracking over that second toe. We don't want it to go over that 4th and 5th, but also not too much towards that big toe. So tracking right over that second toe. Here we go, parallel. Letting the lower abdominal zipped up, the tailbone melting down, shoulders down away from the ears. And point 1, flex, 2. And send that foot back for a calf stretch. Lengthen the heel down as you tuck the hips up. Shoulders relax down. Back to parallel. Left foot point and flex, circle the standing leg. One more squeeze and release it down. Nice, very good. All right, let's take some pliés. We'll start in first position and we'll have our preparation 5, 6, arms to first, 7, side, 8, 2 demis and demi, leading the arm in second, stretch, and demi, and stretch. 2 more, adding an arm, 5, arm down, 6, and 7, and 8. Let's releve, and 2, and 3, and 4, and lower, tendu, 2 seconds. Same thing in second. 2 demis, and stretch. Give that nice slope through the arm, stretch. And port de bras, arm pushes down, arm floats to first and second. Rise up for 4 counts. You can test your balance if you want, or just hold it here and lower, tendu. We're going to slice it either to third, or if your hips are ready, all the way to fifth. Same thing, 2 demis, making a diamond between our knees, and demi, and stretch. Adding your arm, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. We're going to releve, and 2, and 3, and 4, tendu to first. We'll take some port de bras. We're going to stretch forward, and 2, rolling up 3, and 4, to the back, 5, and 6, arm open side, 7, and 8. Towards the block, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. As we go away, make sure the arms don't pass your center line. We want to keep them fingers right above the crown of the head, bottom fingers right in our center line as we come right away. Arms pass through first and open, and then we'll finish there. Yeah, so 4 demis, 2 with their arms held to the side, 2 more using our port de bras, a releve to balance. Same thing in second position, same thing in third or fifth. Then we'll tendu back to first, doing our combres forward, back towards the bar and away. And then we'll finish there. Keeping those shoulders purely stacked over the hips for all these pliés, not letting the hips hinge back. Here we go. And arms first, carry side. Imagine getting taller energy. Up first, then stretch. Rolling up. Up first, then come right back. Arm open side as you come up. Towards the bar. And up. Good. Away. Trace through first. Arm up. And finish. Oh, lovely. So first, take your arms in that first position. Or actually, no, feel that lower rib cage, the rib cage that kind of juts out a little bit more than your other ones, and then expand your fingers out. So that's where our arms should be in first position. A lot of times we think it should be higher, but that's going to bring us back, and the audience is usually down there, so all they see is this. So we want our first position to be a little bit lower than we think. It's like we're framing our upper body, like we're one of those ancient bust statues. So we want to be above our arms and not inside of them. Yeah, that's lovely. All right, let's do a tendu from first, 7 and 8. Tendu, 1, flex, 2, point, 3, close first. Again, brush front, turn in, turn out, close first to the side. Brush, tendu, 1, flex the foot, point the foot, brush, close, brush, out, turn in, turn out, to the back, check the arm to the back, and we flex, and we point, close first, again, turn in, turn out, close first, arm to first, plie, releve, 4 times, 2 and 3, releve, and 4, releve. Then we're going to balance with our arms in first, make sure it's not too high, just the height of that lower rib, plie, and we'll finish there. When we tendu, we want to make sure that our foot brushes against the floor on the way out and brushes against the floor on the way in. It's not a place out. And when we tendu to the side, if we face the bar in first position, and if we're going to tendu our foot that's closest to the mirror, our tendu toes should be in line with the toes of our standing foot. So we're not true side, unless you have 180 degrees turn out, and I'm so jealous. Our foot's going to be a little bit in front of our standing leg when we're to the side. So side isn't true side. Tendu, flex, point, close, tendu, turn in, turn out, close first. Same thing, front, side, and back. Here we go. Arms to first, open, brush out 1, flex 2, point 3, brush to close, good, brush out, rotate, rotate, nice, to the side, foot a little bit in front to the standing foot, good, brush out, turn in, turn out, to the back, check that arm, to the back, flex, and close, brush back, turn in, 4 releves, plie, arms first releve, 2, good, 3, last 1, then we'll balance, shoulders relax down in their sockets, corset up, tail going down, and plie, and finish, good. And now face the bar real fast. When we tendu out to the front, pick whatever leg you're going to do your tendu with. But when we tendu out to the front, we want to lead out with our heel and our inner thigh. So our heel and our inner thigh is the first thing. Yeah, that moves. Then when we close, we want to lead back with our toes. So our toes reach back, and that rotates us back to first. Nice. And now to the back, it's the exact opposite. We want to rotate back with our toes to open out to that tendu back. Make sure there's no weight on that toe there. And then our heel and we close because our core is lifting up and our heel shines forward. Nice. And make sure as we close to the back that we don't collapse in the arch, but that we're rotating and bringing that foot in with a nice lifted arch underneath our foot. Nice. Here we go to the left. And first, open side, tendu front, turn in. Oh wait, that's right, sorry. Now turn in, turn out. and a 2, and a 3, and 4, coupe. Développé out to a tendu, close fit. Side, 1, close back, 2, close front, a slow pas cheval, coupe, extend, place it, close back. Then we transition to arabesque. 1 and close, and a 2 and close, coupe, knee leads out and lower, close fifth, arm transition side, 1, change front, 2, change back, coupe, and out, and place it, close fifth. Then let's have a plie sous-sus. You should see 1 toe, so our back toes are hidden by our front toes. 1 toe in the mirror, but 2 heels as our arms are in first. And we'll plie and finish. We have 2 tendus and a pas de cheval en croix. When we do this, face the bar really fast. And try, this is a hard position, but we're going to try a sur le coup de pied. A sur le coup de pied is when our heel's in front of our ankle and our toes are wrapped behind. So heel in front, toes behind. So we might not be able to point our foot all the way. We have that little tension here in the back because our toes are in the back of our ankle and our heel is in the front of our ankle. Yeah, there we go. And now without moving the shape of your foot, place that coupe front. So you'll see your heel is reaching forward now and your toes are connected to the back. We don't have our heel connected to our leg. And back to that sur le coup de pied, wrap heel in front, toe behind. And now find that coupe back, connect to your back, your coupe foot ankle to the back ankle of your sitting foot, oh my God. So that should be the shape of our foot in coupe back or coupe front. You have that nice shaped foot. So one more time, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, shape that coupe, heel leads out, tendu, fit. Same thing to the side, same thing to the back, same thing to the side. Making sure that coupe is nicely shaped before we extend that foot out, front, side, or back. Here we go. And 7, arm up, brush front, close fit. 2, close fit, shape coupe, heel, place it, good. And side, close back, side, close front, coupe, extend, nice, to the back, reach and fit, reach, shape it, coupe back, extend, last time side, brush, close front, and coupe, down, lower, fit, plie sous-sus, 1 toe show, but 2 heels, good, and finish, good, nice, that was lovely pas de chevals, and the shaped coupes were so lovely. When we do our arabesque line with our arm, our fingers are in line with our nose, but make sure it doesn't hike our shoulder up. We want our shoulder relaxed down away from the ears, but our fingers are reaching in line with our nose. So you have that long arm. We're not reaching with our shoulder. That's right in its socket, but just our fingers are reaching. Like a human tug of war. All right, here we go to the left, or the other side. And arm first, fifth, high, brush front, close fit, front, close fit, shape coupe, heel leads out, good, to the side, strong arms supported from your back, shape it, extend it, place it, to the back, reach, fingers bend if your nose, shoulder down, coupe, out, last time side, brush close front, brush close back, coupe, and plie sous-sus, from fifth. So dégagé is exact same motion as tendus, but now our foot disengages just 2.5 inches from the floor. So you want to make sure that we're brushing on the way out, and we go through a tendu and brush on the way back in as well. 7, let's add an arm again. 8, brush, tendu, fifth, brush, tendu, fifth. Now 3 fast, and fifth, and fifth, and fifth, change the arm. Brush, tendu, goes back, brush, tendu, goes front, 3 fast. close front, brush, close back, and brush, and brush, and brush. Arm in first. Then let's find a sur le coup de pied, just on flat, and we'll feel that bounce with nice arms in first, wrapping that foot around the ankle, heel in front, toe behind, toe ball, heel to finish, no more. Yeah, brush and fifth, and 2 slower, and 3 faster, change the arm. Here we go. Acting like your foot's angry at the floor, really, really brushing. And step, arm up, brush, close, fifth, brush, put a little lower, and fifth, yeah. Arms up, brush, close back, brush, nice, and go, 2, 3, arm, brush, and fifth, brush, and fifth, and fifth, and fifth, fifth, arms out, and brush, fifth, brush, and fifth, and fifth, and fifth, and fifth, sur le coup de pied, heel in front, toes wrapped around back. Yeah. And total heel finish. Good. Yeah, so now we gotta have that same initiation. It was really lovely to the front, to the side, but to the back, we got into that habit of leaning out with the heel. So make sure that just like Tandi's that we did from first, we're still leaning out with those toes. We're rotating real high in our hip sockets. Here we go to the other side. Arm first, fifth, high, brush, heel forward, toes back, heel forward, toes back, and toes back, toes back, toes back, and arm, brush, fifth, brush, nice, and in. Now I'm going to lead with my toes, toes rotate, good, toes, fifth, and fifth, nice, strong back, brush, brush, and in, sur le coup de pied. Heel wrapped in front, toes wrapped around the back. It's like a ball constrictor. Toe off heel, and finish. Good. You guys know eagle's pose in yoga?
Yeah.
I feel like learning sur le coup de pied kind of feels like you're like, how does your leg wrap around? But it's so nice for shaping of the feet. All right, let's do some rond de jambes. Let's have 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and a 1 and a 2. First and 3 and a 4. First and 5 and a 6. One more time, 7 and 8. Then on layer, meaning in the air. Front, slow side, slow back. Close first, arms off, test that balance. Front and side, rotate to the back, ooh, close it back. Then we reverse in the back. Back and around, first and back, around, leading with your toes back, around, first toes lead back, around, on layer, 4 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, arms off, this is the hard one, 5, and 6, and 7, close, 5, 8. Then we'll do those cambres like we did in pliés. Cambre forward, 1 and 2, roll up, 3 and 4. Take the arm through first as we trace the leg up from coupe to passe, back to coupe, close, fifth. Then we cambre back, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Take the arm to first. Our inside leg, one closest to the bar, is going to trace the back of the leg up to passe and close it back down. Side and side, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Away, making sure the fingers don't cross the center line. 7 and 8. Then either staying on flat or we're going up to releve, finding that passe, and we'll take that balance there. Arms in first. Sous, plie, and finish. So we have 4 rond de jambes on the ground, à terre, 2 and 3 and 4. On layer, front, side, back. First, arms off, front, side, back, close fit. We repeat that all the way plank, going back, side, front. Then we stretch forward, passe with our front foot. Stretch back, passe with our back foot. Stretch towards the bar, stretch away, staying flat or releve, passe. And then we'll finish there. These rond jambs, we want to make full half circles going all the way front corner side. This is the hard one, going that back corner, not cutting to the back, rotating around without moving our hips or getting the weight over to our heel. So our standing leg is unwavering as our working leg is doing all these crazy rotations around. And our arms gotta be strong too. All right, here we go, 5th position. And 7, 8, 2 counts, front, all right, first and front, all the way, good, and front, passing your first, now on there, slow, 1, 2, get that back corner, back, arms off, broad back, no weight in the standing heel. Good, let's fit from the back. Side front first. On there. Arms off. Low sit. Good. Hovering forward. Rolling up. Front leg, find that passe without moving the hips. Good, and hovering back. Lengthening up to the back. Arm side and first. Inside leg. Good, stretch side to side. Up towards the bottom. And away. And sissy or flat. Find that passe. Good, for that balance, make sure the passe is linked and shaped. Sissy. And finish. Nice, really good. When we do this convex side, especially the one that's towards the bar, this is one where we get tempted to just stretch and hide our face. This arm, when we're covering side, should still remain a picture frame for our face. So if I came up, I'm already in that 5th high. Yeah, so find that 5th high arm with your outside arm, and then just stretch over towards the bar. Make sure that those fingers don't cross over our center line. And then come back up, and we're still there. And now let's take it with the full arm. So we reach, we élongé, we go up, and stretch over, frame the face, the shoulder down, elbow away from the ear, and come all the way up. Nice. So it's a stretch, but we're still stretching in a ballet position. Here we go, other side. Arms first, arms up, brush and front, rotate, and front, rotate, again. All the way to the back. And yes, on there, front, side, back corner, all the way to the back. Good. Arms off. Broad back. Close fit. From the back. So let's do 7 and 8. Fondue to the front. Fondue, toe ball heel to fit. Heel it up, fondue, toe right to that ankle bone. To the side, fondue, cut back, toe ball heel fit. Fondue to the back, fondue, toe ball heel fit. Let's do passe and change, passe and change. Then we're ready for our left foot in front. Fondue, shine the heel forward, knee back, toe ball heel. Fondue to the side. Remember, it's a little bit in front of our standing leg. Fondue back, close fifth back. Fondue to the back. Fondue, close fifth. Trace it up the back of the leg, down the front, up the front of the leg, down the back. And then we'll finish here. With these fondues, two important things. One, our knees need to straighten at the same time. So our working leg has farther to go, so we have to hold back on our standing leg. We're almost going through a little attitude, and then our knees can straighten at the same time. Because if I straighten too quickly on the standing leg, then we have the 1-2 action happening. Yeah, out, and then the leg straighten. 2, making sure every time we go back to that fondue, we're very precise, going directly to that same point to the front, or directly to that same point to the back. Toe connected right there to the front, heel connected like a coupe back to the back. So we're not over crossing those fondues, we're going to that exact precise point. Fondue out, fondue fit. Same thing to the sides and into the back, and then 2 passe changes. And 7 and 8. Fondue, step front, fondue fit. And connect it. Send it out. Fondue back. Close fit. Fondue to the back. Fondue, close fit. Good. Back leg. Trace it up. And back down. And up. Left foot. Fondue. Out. Close fit. And out. To the side. Close it back. Fondue to the back. Toe ball heel up. Close front. Up. Close it back. Good. Nice. Since that was so lovely, we get to do it again, but on releve. Strengthening our standing foot so much. Make sure this one travels back just a little bit slightly. Whenever we're facing the bar, we're a little bit closer to the bar than we have our arms to the side. We want our elbows to be in line with our rib cage here so that we're not sticking the butt out. So after we do those 2 passe changes, if I get a little bit too far away from the bar, just kind of cheat and take a little scooch in closer so that when we're doing these fondues, we're not tempted to lean out here. Yeah, so a little bit closer to the bar than you think. Fondue, releve, fondue. Let's just close fit. Fondue, releve, fondue, close fit. Fondue, releve, fondue, close fit. Let's do releve up, close fit. Releve up, close fit. Yeah, so same thing, but now releve. The fits are still closing flat. Here we go. Same thing, arch tracking over that second toe on that releve foot. Shoulders back. Fondue, releve front. Connected fondue, close fit. Toward the front ankle, releve side. Cut back, close fit. Fondue to the back. Fondue, close fit. 2 passes, releve passe. Close front, press up, close fit back. Up. changing from melty gooey fondues to nice sharp staccato frappes. Our preparation, let's just start with that flexed foot, our front foot flexed to our front ankle bone, and then our arm to the side right away. So we're already set up here, ready to go. So it's kind of a quick intro. When we frappe, we're going to strike the floor with the ball of our foot striking point, and then we bring that knee back to flex it back in. So we have frappe and flex, frappe and flex, frappe, 2 piqués, piqué, piqué, and flex. 1, heel cuts back, strike, heel cuts front, strike, piqué, piqué, close back, and strike and flex, strike and flex, strike, piqué, piqué, and flex, encore, strike, flex, and strike, piqué, piqué, close fit, and then we'll finish there. So that third frappe is the trickier one because we're used to bringing it back in right away, but that third one we gotta remember to hold it out so that we're there for those 2 piqués. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Same thing encore, maybe front side, back side. Here we go. Front foot flex to that back ankle bone. Arm side. And strike, flex, strike, flex, strike, piqué, piqué, and flex, strike, in, out, piqué, piqué, and flex, back, piqué, arm side, nice, very good. Let's go to the other side. Here we go. And front foot flexed, arm side. And strike, flex, strike, hold, piqué, piqué, very nice. Stop, flex, out, up, strike, down, now, up, and strike, good. All right, last big combo before our Blvds at the bar. We're gonna have, you know what, let's just do that. Let's just do 3 grand but mas and the plie encore using a port de bras. 7 and 8, grand but mas, tendu fit, and a 2, tendu fit, and a 3, tendu fit, plie and sap, grand but mas, tendu fit, and a 2, tendu fit, and a 3, tendu fit, plie to the back. 1, bump, bump, 2, bump, bump, 3, bump, bump, plie, I like something different. We're going to tendu side, plie, sous, sous. Now we're going to do a détourné. So we're going to turn towards the bar, switching our legs simultaneously. Détourné, plie. Now I have my other leg in front to go to the other side. I'll do the same thing to the other side. Let's start over facing this one. 1, bump, bump, 2, 3, plie, side. 1, and 2, and 3, plie, back. 1, and 2, and 3, different plie, side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plie, 7, arms up, 8. And then we're ready to go to the other side. These grand pas, same exact motion as tendus and dégagés, but now instead of stopping it here, we're stopping it here. I gotta go all the way to my highest extension without compromising my lower standing leg. Here we go. So we get that momentum from brushing the floor, not lifting it with our quads and flexors. And 7 long arms. Brush. Tendu fit. From the up. Good. More to the front. Plie. Arms up. Push. Good. Plie. To the back. Brush and fit. Good. Great for that détourné. slice through. 8 and 8 and 8 and 8. Again, now that we're on one foot, it's going to be harder, but making sure that the arch is tracking directly over that second toe, not veering out towards our pinky. Here we go. And 1. Back. Grab a sip of water. We'll concentrate in like a minute or so. Oh, I can help you, Amelia.
I'll
Help
be
yourself.
Just back here. Just gonna hold the bar.
Here, the studio I teach at with kids, the bars, like, if you slide on the floor, like, make that like screaming, like squeaking sound. And so I'm like, I remember like my first day, I was like, all right, let's move the bars away. I was like, no, just like,
Oh, that'd be nice. These are the jokes. For many years.
to get ourselves on our standing leg. We're going to do 4 tendus to the side, traveling back, and then 4 tendus to the side, traveling front. Working on a little bit of epama as well. Epama meaning how we use our shoulders and our neck and our head and our upper body. So we're going to have 7 and 8. Tendu side, looking away from our working foot, close fit. Left foot, look away, close fit. Brush side, close fit. Last one, side, close fit. Now we're going to put the back foot coming front, and we're going to look towards our working leg. Brush side, look towards, close, front, and out, close, front, brush, close, front, brush, close, front. And then we're going to do the same thing with dégagés. Before we go over it with dégagés, how this head transitions, we look away. When we close fist, we leave the head there. And it transitions or it switches to our side when we do our next tendu and leave it. This is when it changes, yeah, so not when we close the fit. So now let's try that same exact thing with dégagé. So now we don't have the option to have a little kickstand. We gotta make sure that there's all that weight over the ball of our standing foot. 7 and 8. Brush, look away, leave it, close fit. Brush, close fit. Look away, leave the head. Look away, leave the head. Now coming front. Look towards, close front. Look towards, close front. Look towards, close front. Look towards, close front. And finish. Yeah, so just that. 4 tendus to the side going back. 4 tendus to the side turning front. And then same exact thing with dégagés. And we keep the head the same the whole time. Here we go. And no weight on that tendu toe. 7, 8. Look away, close fit. Brush. Strong arms to your back. Good, coming forward. Look towards it. Look towards it. Good, now dégagé. Brush away. piqué sous-sus first. So, we're going to start with our feet in front, and we're going to have our arms in first. We're going to brush out to the side, and we're going to piqué up to sous-sus. Piqué sous-sus, the arms close, and my left foot closes front. Brush out, piqué sous-sus. Brush out, piqué sous-sus. Brush out, piqué sous-sus. That's it, piqué sous-sus. Arm opens with the legs, then they close with the legs. Open and close. Brush and up and brush. Just that, going across the floor. Let's do maybe like Elaine and Amelia can be our first group, and then the other three will be second group. So just, yeah, you can come forward a little bit, Elaine. It's like, okay. And then our second group, Sylvia, Zeal, and Kirsten. So maybe let the first group just do like 4, and then join in, feed in with them as after they do 4 piqué sous-sus. And we'll start with our right leg in front, brush out, and then our left leg will be in front the whole time after that. We're trying to get to that sous-sus as fast as possible. Oh wait, where's my music? Hold on, please hold. Here's our tempo. Sous-sus, down. Sous-sus, down. So that's our tempo. All right, here we go, real deal. And 7, 8. Sous-sus, brush. Sous-sus, good. Cross this, brush. Cross the next, you're joining. Cross. Almost over across your thighs, yeah? And up. Good. And up. Nice. Up. Brush. Up. Brush. Up. Brush. Up. Brush. 2 more. Up. Last one. Up. Good. That's it. Nice. So now let's try this to the left. What we really got to make sure is that we get to that sous-sus as fast as possible. So if we make it 2 motions, because what we're getting ready for later on is a sous-to-nu turn. And if we get there too slow, our body's not going to have enough time to do that sous-nu turn. So we want to get to that sous-sus right away so that we're already on our body or on our leg as quickly as possible. Yeah, nice. So now we have our left foot in front. Brush out, right foot closes front. Brush out, sous-sus. Brush out, sous-sus. Brush out, sous-sus. Going all the way across that way. You know, inner thighs close at the same time. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Up, brush, up, brush, up. Good. Up, next we're joining in. And up, brush, up. Nice. And up, plie. Up, heel down, plie. Up, plie. Up, plie. Up, down, up, down. Good. What was that?
The right leg's supposed to go in front or the left?
As we're going to the left side, we'll cross our right leg in front. So it's our second leg that's going to close in front. Make sure when we do, I shouldn't say plie, I should say fondant, because we'll be on one leg. Make sure that heel does truly come down. We don't want to stand relevated. So we're sous-sus, heel down. Sous-sus, heel down. Yeah, that's it. All right, now let's add a little turn. We should have time. So let's do our sous-sus. So now we're going to start with our foot in tendu front, and our arms are going to be in third. We're going to range on the leg to the side to plie. Same motion, sous-sus, but now just like the déjeuner, we're going to do a full turn, and now my other foot transitions into the front. So like when I did that déjeuner at the bar, I switched which leg is in front. Well, now we're doing that same exact thing, but going all the way around. So we have our left foot in front first, sous-to-nu, and then our right foot transitions in front. 7, 8. Sous-sus, sous-to-nu, plie, tendu front. Hold, open, sous-sus, sous-to-nu, and front. 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 Open, yeah, that's it. leg and the arm opens, we look, then we stop, then we change to the front so that we're ready for the next one. All right, here we go. So same motion, we'll have our first group do 4 first, and then second group will join in. Here's our tempo though. It's hard to, and another thing that's really tempting for our bodies to do naturally is when we go to that releve susu, our body freaks out and then wants to go back, and then we do the soutenu, it's really going to throw us off. So think about an exhale, where we got our corset on, so that our weight's forward for that soutenu. And spot. Here we go. And so, soutenu, soutenu, and this. Arms in third. We're going to open the arm and the leg. Second leg goes in front, that's our right leg. Then soutenu, switch left leg will be end up in front. And down. Open. Right leg goes in front, soutenu, left leg finishes front. And down. Open. Right leg, switch left and down. Open. Right leg, switch left, same arm as left. Yeah, so that's what we'll be doing going to the left. Make sure it's super tempting to want to pique to a 4 and go around. We really got to pique into that susu and keep those balls of the feet close together as you move around. Resist the urge to go to a 4. Here we go, to the left. Oh, susu, susu, and down. Oh, susu, susu, and down. Oh, susu, down, and good. Next group, join in and oh, susu, susu, and down. Susu, susu, and down. And susu, susu, and down. Susu, susu, and down. One more, susu. Good. Nice, you guys. Those were really lovely soutenus. Let's come out to the center. We don't have time for our jumps today, but we'll cool it down with our little.
Oh, bummer.
I know. We're so blind.
What a shame.
Here we go. So find a nice wide second position. We'll take 2 front is opening up those hips. Arms come up. Side to side. Don't let the arms do whatever feels natural. The other side. Find the parallel. Dive forward. You got lots
can't breathe good, yeah.
Oops, sorry.
I'm glad I